to the primordial mother. I want to give thanks to her who has 10,000 names, 10,000 titles, and one of her names is Tiamat. I want to say thank you, primordial mother, for another day of seeing the sun, the light of day again, to give thanks to another day of breathing, regardless on how my health may be. I want to say thank you. I want to give thanks to the primordial ancestors of creation. I want to give thanks to ancestors themselves. I want to say to each and every one of you, thanks again. To all the subscribers, this is our channel. I want to give thanks to all of you. Most of all, I come to the throne in front of you with the other subscribers and mods. We come to you, Divine Mother, to say that during this time of craziness and confusion for the divine protection. Also, we need you for the divine love that you have to give to us as your children. Those that acknowledge you, we give thanks to you and we praise you. We tell you thank you and we also let you know how much we love you. We dedicate our lives to you because we know without you there would not be no universe, there would not be no cosmos, there would not be no planet Earth, there would not be any multiverses or dimensions, there would not be no stargates, there would not be no chakras that is also connected to us too. There would not be no mothers, no fathers. We want to say thank you for that. We want to say thank you for whom we are as spiritual beings living in a human experience. We want to say thank you for your dedication, your sacrifice for what took place to you and while you've been in your slumber. We want to thank you for still waking up your children, and we want to thank you for always being the protective mother of your children. Because those that don't know you, they use words of blasphemy against you by calling you he instead of she. So we, as your children, step up to the occasion and step up to the plate and let them know who you are. We speak your name loudly because you have you are the existence, you are the all, and the all is you, and the all is a part of us. So we want to say thank you. Ashe, 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 Ayi, Abobo. Let's go. Peace. Grand rising, grand rising. All right. Before I got on here, I was looking up some stuff through TikTok and other research things that I was looking into, did with Tiamat now science, right? Now, the Kundalini, all y'all that's talking about vibrations and raising up your vibrations and stuff like that, and so on, right? Many of you that's talking about vibrations and raising your vibrations. Do you know that the vibration that you're trying to raise is connected to that of the God gene? Or may I say the primordial force gene, or the vibrational tones of that primordial force? What if I tell you people that you call the heavy ER at the end of this country and worldwide, that our science is directly connected to that of the source of the primordial mother, and that the drums carry that same energy that you all have taken from our culture? What if I tell you going church from the beginning was to keep us away from our primordial creator, the primordial mother herself? And what if I tell you that our science was directly connected to not just the Kundalini, but her? In this particular live, I'm going to show you some things. And if you can, try to download this video before they try to take it down. Once it downloads. Because I'm going to make this unprivate. I'm going to make sure that y'all get it. All of you that left the ancient practices and went into to the Christian church or the Israelites or the or Islam, and then you find out that you're praying to the primordial mother. The whole time you're using these signs to directly connect you back to her, which is the source, which is dealing with the cosmic womb, also that's connected to this, what you call the matrix that you're trying to get out of. All you have to do is be in tune. What if I tell you, my melanated brothers and sisters, who are the original, that they don't want you to go back into your science because they don't want you to wake up? And what if I tell you that your science is directly connected to that dragon that they fear most, and that your Kundalini will help activate that dragon to bring forth the change that you need to be done? Because there's something happening worldwide that they're not telling you. There's a reason why they pushing the whole interracial dating thing so hard now. There's a reason why they don't want you to rise up to the highest points of the vibrational tones that is inside your very vessel. And the video that I'm going to show for fair use, educational, entertainment purposes only. I'm putting that all out there. Peace, how you doing? I'm putting that all out there right now. So when we start and I start showing you the stuff that I've been finding out and some videos that I want to show y'all going to be like, oh snap. Shout out to Mother Shelly Kaysen for sending the video to my TikTok DM. I told y'all that voodoo and Ifa, which is our science, I told y'all that it was directly connected to source. I told y'all that. Peace. I told y'all this. Don't you know that they don't want you to get into your science? A lot of you don't have to get into voodoo. You have hoodoo. You have palo. You have other things that you can get into. You have other practices you can get into. But I'm telling you, it's time to go home. Thank you, beloved. I'm telling you, it's time for you to go back to where you came. That's trying to get you trapped in their particular entrapments of what you call religion. When I came across this information, I was in tears, y'all, because if only many of you understand the stuff that I went through for the past 5 years, but our beloved brother, the introvert mystical, he knows. He's one of the people that I know I've been going through for the last 5 years. The thing is, I'm authentic and honest on this channel of ours, and I have been showing y'all receipts after receipt after receipt, and it wasn't just me that did it. You had brothers like him and other marks that was giving me this information, and I never forget to try to give much shout outs as I can. Y'all don't know the work that they put in, and when we talk about things, all of the mods that I talk to on our channel, y'all don't know the work that they put in. They share, they dialogue with yours truly. So when people come on this channel and they take the information, upset about that because I know who helps out with this information, because it's not fair to them. But I digress, right? So let's go ahead and see if I can find some of the information. I'm letting y'all know, if y'all can't hear anything, it's because my phone has been acting up. That's why I have these headphones in my ear. I have to get a new phone soon. So I'm going to show y'all the videos. If y'all can't hear them, I'm going to try to see if I can send it to someone's email or something, if y'all can, or whatever. If you're on TikTok, Instagram, I'll try to send it to you. You can send yourself, you can email me and I can send you the information for us, the videos. You can do your own research if you cannot hear it. Okay? Because it's not fair to y'all, because they do not want y'all to know this information. I kid y'all not. They are trying their best for y'all not to wake the hell up. And that's not cool. That's why we need our own fucking platform. Excuse my language. Now, remember how I was breaking down the matrix? I'm going to show y'all this first. right? And I showed you how the matrix was dealing with what? Dealing with another term for the word mother or womb, correct? Remember I said that to y'all on the other live that I did on our channel, right? So we're going to start with that again so y'all can see everything. So when you hear these fools say they got to get out the matrix, you'll realize that they don't know what the fuck they talking about. Excuse my language. I'm getting so amped up because I'm tired of people lying to the people, period. They don't want y'all to know this. So check it out. Look at this. The word matrix originates from the Latin term matrix, which means womb or mother. Y'all see that? That's the etymology dictionary, online etymology dictionary. I'm starting off with y'all showing this first. Okay? This is what they don't want y'all to know. So all you freaking agents are saying you trying to get out the daggone matrix. Look what it says. Y'all going against the mother. What you should be doing is raising what you say y'all raise y'all vibrations up. That's why I'm about to show y'all exactly what you can do and let y'all know how our science plays a part in that. That y'all motherfuckers be saying is witchcraft. Y'all know who. Yes, I'm pissed off because y'all been saying it's witchcraft for the whole time, and y'all been denouncing the mother the whole time. As me being one of her daggone children, I'm here to defend the mother and let y'all assholes know what's up. Now, y'all see that? I want y'all to see it all the way again. Okay? Let's look up the word Kundalini. All this is directly connected. Okay? I don't like using Wikipedia. Look at the word Kundalini. Okay? Trying to see if I can find something that makes sense to y'all, but we're going to probably have to use the Wikipedia real quick. Because I want y'all to see how this all interconnects and intertwines with the planet and also our science. Read it carefully. Coiled snake is a form of divine feminine energy or Shakti, believed to be located at the base of the spine, where it's believed to be a force or power associated with the divine feminine or formless. And you ask yourself, who is the goddess? Tiamat herself, of course, the primordial mother herself. Y'all see how the Kundalini is directly connected to that, right? Now, I'm about to type something up so we can go back to this. Is the Kundalini connected to look at this. Look at that. The Kundalini energy is often connected to voodoo practices, particularly in the context of African tradition, spiritual tradition. And look what it says about Ifa too. Ifa is considered the mother of voodoo. It resonates with Kundalini. You see that? It's not even though it's not directly connected to Ifa, it is influence, is evident in voodoo practices, particularly in the contents of merging spiritual practices. Yes, my battery on my computer is dying. I'm about to put my daggone charger into it. But I wanted y'all to see that. So where am I going at with this? Quite simple. Give me a second. See, this is what they try to bewitch it and try to demonize our shit, our practices. But yet they practice it behind closed doors. Let me see something. This is our stuff, our science that was given to us by our ancestors. And when they gave us the King James Bible, they said it was demonic and evil, and they gave us directly connection to the primordial mother herself. They know that because they know that the Kundalini in you, melanated people, that is going to wake you up and it's going to connect you back to the mother herself. Then that dragon that they talk about that's in the water that they're scared of is directly that particular practice is directly connected to her. That's why they keep on putting her on ice. Greetings, Mother Shelley. They are constantly trying to put her on ice. I'ma show y'all. I'ma show y'all again. All you fools that been saying, I gotta raise my vibrations. I gotta raise my vibrations. I gotta raise my vibrations. That's keep on saying that you got to raise the vibrations. You guys need to understand something. Guess what you have to understand? That the Kundalini energies, if you don't believe me, let's show the receipts right after I type it in. And I'm going to show y'all how it's also connected to our science. And all you got there going Tamahoos, y'all know who y'all are, y'all Tamahoos. Y'all know y'all been trying to demonize our shit all this time, and y'all assholes been practicing it because you want to get closer to our creator. Now, let's get down to business, shall we? Give me a second. The frequency. Y'all, oh yeah, y'all say raise your frequency. That's what y'all be saying. We gotta raise our frequency, raise our frequency, raise our frequency. Guess what? The frequency and vibration is one of the same. It's directly connected to the Kundalini. And if you don't know, now you know, and there's more stuff to it that I have to show. Let's get it going and let's go. Now, I'm getting tired of keep on seeing y'all fools calling our science witchcraft and all of that. And y'all assholes be trying to say, gotta raise our frequency, raise our frequency, raise our vibrations. But then when it comes down to our science, you call it witchcraft. Got you. Connected to the Kundalini. See, this is why I do this. Get tired of seeing idiots trying to say that they know what they're talking about. Look what it says about Kundalini. Look at this, the frequency in Kundalini. Look what it says. The frequency and Kundalini is connected. You see that? Now, and look at the picture. You see they got the lotus flower at the top? My bad, y'all. They got the lotus flower at the top. Now, oh, I'm not done. I'm not done. Let's go ahead and see this. Because I'm about to show y'all something. Look at this. Why y'all see why they try to demonize our stuff? Look how they try to demonize our stuff. Why they don't want us to get into it. Look. You see how I say chanting and everything? Look at that. All our stuff. I'm scrolling up so y'all can see. This is our science that they tried to demonize, and it's directly connected to Tiamat. And then what they do, they demonize it, then they practice it. This is connected to what they call the creator, or what they consider the God frequency. Now, spell frequency wrong. Give me a second. Because I emailed this information to myself. Read it. This is the frequency, y'all. This is the frequency. But there's more to that frequency. This frequency is directly connected to not just the Kundalini, but also carbon, which you call melanin. 666. 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons that create carbon, melanin. I'll be right back. I gotta go check something. I'm back. I'm about to show my face again. I wanted y'all to see how the way it's connected to the God frequency. The thing is, I have more information about that God frequency too. Just give me a second. Before my computer die, I gotta hurry up and show it to y'all. But I'm gonna charge it up though. The God frequency is very serious. It's very on point. Um, I'm about to type in something dealing with Gmail and my inbox because I want y'all to see for yourselves, because I'm tired of these people that be on here, certain people that claim to be conscious or aware but don't know what the Sam hell they talking about. They just want to hear themselves talk. We gotta raise your frequency and raise your vibrations. What the hell you talking about? Let's go ahead and get down to business, shall we? Let's see what this gonna say that I'm about to show y'all. Look at this. This is what I sent this to myself. Okay. Frequency and Kundalini is deeply connected to the principles, and you see that? Now, let's type in this. Let me scroll down and see what else it's saying right quick. It show you the different chakras. Okay? All of it. You see it? It's showing you the different frequencies. Do y'all see that? The crown, spiritual awakening and God consciousness. Okay? Now, I'm gonna ask it a question. It says ask anything. Okay. Is the frequencies are in No, I should put down are the frequencies. Let's put that there. Let's put that down. Are these frequencies? Spelling it wrong. Golly, am I spelling it? I think I am, but either or it's going to correct me. Connected in voodoo and E5 practices. So now y'all about to see this. Look at that. Y'all see that? Look at that. Drumming, language, chanting. Look at this. Look at that. The drum. Look what it says. Oh, y'all learning today. Fuck that. Y'all gonna learn today. So this is all directly connected to Tiamat. Look at that. You see that? The Ori, individual consciousness. Odumare, the source. Look, it shows you what the orishas are connected to, what chakras, y'all. Look at this. Look at it says. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. The highest, one of the highest types of megahertz. White energy associated with calm, clarity. Look at that. Tala governs that. Look at this. All this is connected to Tiamat. All that is connected to Tiamat. All of it. Which means that if they come down and take over your body, that's because your Ori is who that particular being claim. You are what they call an avatar for that particular being to incarnate into your body. See? Look at that. They don't want y'all to know this because they don't want you to wake up, melanated people. They despise your awakening because they know once you wake up and use your divine power of the cosmos, Tiamat herself being aligned with you, you are the ones that's going to bring change and chaos to the planet that wipe out all the things that are not natural. That is why they have to attack you. That's why they gave you the King James Version of the Bible. That's why they keep on trying to keep you asleep. That's why they have you in their religion and have you thinking that a Caucasian man is Joshua when it's not. They have you listening to stuff that you don't need to be listening to that lower your vibrations. Meanwhile, they're behind the scenes playing and doing your stuff. So, that being said, I want to show y'all that. When the video finished download, y'all can go back and read it and just pause it. Now, let's go into something. Hopefully, y'all can hear this. I'm trying to remember. I think it's the one that Mother Shelley sent me. That's why I say at the March, they give a brother information. Yeah, this is the video she sent me.
That's not part of the Christian doctrine. That didn't come from Christianity. When you see them talking in that funny language in church, that didn't come from Christianity either. What they call speaking in tongues. Those are not Christian origin practices that's in the church. The church shouting comes from the voodoo tradition and the speaking in tongues. That's right. Those are channeling ancestors. So a lot of people not understanding that these stories is part of the holy drama that's tied to your genetic memory. So when you hear it in Christianized form, the familiarity becomes seductive and narcotic in effect. That's right. That's the thing on too, bro. Now, another thing, tambourines is not originally.
Oh, it died. I should have went on and charged it up, my bad. But I'm about to play it again. Give me a second. About to charge my computer up. Oh man. Where my computer charger at? I think my daughter have it. Give me. Oh man, it's right here in front of me. My daughter had my computer, y'all. That's why she didn't even tell me it needed to be charged. I apologize. I truly apologize for that. But because I want y'all to hear this. All right. Let me see something. Let me see if it's charging. Because I got this thing linked up a certain way. And my daughter, she had my computer. And she didn't tell me, Dad. Oh, yeah, okay, it's charging. Dad, your computer need to be charged. She didn't even tell me that. You know how children are. I'm going to play that video again. I'm about to turn the computer back on. And I'll play that video again. Mother Shelley, thank you for that video, hon. Because it's just confirmation how everything's connected to Tiamat, and they don't want y'all to know that. And they've been trying to keep you from these teachings in our science for a long time, and they try to demonize it because they don't want you to know it. Okay, but yet they practice it behind closed doors. Don't believe me? I'm gonna find a video on YouTube to let y'all know how they practice your science, and then they call you the dumb N word with the heavy ER. And then they say, "Oh, they going into the church. Into the church. They going into the church, y'all. We got them. We got them." All right, about to play it again.
Part of the church, right? Now, why is that important? Because we've been playing tambourines for thousands of years. And the church shouting comes from the voodoo tradition and the speaking in tongues. That's right. Those were channeling ancestors. And this is why some people can translate. It's all part of the ancient tradition. Why is it in the church? Because that's where one of the battlefields was, the church. The church set up over here. Over here, your church, you ain't got no church in America if you don't got no church mother. Or what they call them, prayer warriors, or a group of women. All that comes from the voodoo tradition. That's not from the church. That's not part of Christianity. Christianity is a middle-aged white homosexual male religion. That's what it was made for. And that's why all of the priests is fruity. About 90% of them anyway. You got a couple good ones in there, but when you see them shouting in church, that's not part of the Christian.
But yet, I showed y'all how voodoo and Ifa is connected to that God energy, that frequency that a lot of y'all people who claim to be spiritual keep on saying, raise your vibrations, raise your vibrations. But you're not telling the people on how they could raise their vibrations. You're not telling them that, hey, our science actually help you raise your vibrations. Y'all want to have what they call currency and a following. But the Tama who knows about the frequency and vibration. That's why they have the bell in the church, mainly the Catholic Church. Y'all notice that, right? They have the bell at the Catholic churches. Didn't I just show you how in our traditions that we use bells and drums and everything? Those are the frequencies that activate each chakra in your body, which give you that Sophia, that Christos consciousness to what? To call on an ancestor to take over you, that Ori, for it to enter that Ori, to enter and mount your crown, where that particular ancestral spirit finally incarnates into its vessel that it claims, which is the crown, where you can do healing rites, protection rites, where you get superhuman gifts. Y'all forgot who y'all are because of the simple fact that they gave you the church on every corner that's owned by the Vatican. They gave you the King James Version. They also gave you the mosque or the masjid, where you have your imams at. They gave you the Holy Quran. And they tell you this is the purest truth is Islam. They tell you that too. Then you have the Hebrew Israelites who use the King James, but yet they have what they call the one tribe called the tribe of Levi. Levi is connected to the word Leviathan. And Leviathan is none other than Tiamat herself. I showed y'all the receipts, how they interconnected. I showed y'all in other videos how Tiamat is connected to our practices. I showed y'all that on our channel. And many people are going to start talking about this real soon. Watch. Just watch. It's going to start being an awakening happening, and people are going to be like, yo, what, didn't somebody mention this? Yes, somebody mentioned this. Not just yours truly, many others mentioned this. Many others. I'm just one of the children that's speaking for the mother. Now, let's see. That confirmation, let me see something. I'm trying to see if this is a video that I found the other day that talks about how. No, that's not it. That's not it. That's something else. That was dealing with somebody in the music industry. Lined her up and let her lose. So, give me a second. I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna see if this is it because I have so many videos I had downloaded yesterday that I wanted to show y'all yesterday, but I didn't do it. I was like, no, I'm gonna wait. This is one of them.
They told you.
This is one of the videos. Dang, I keep on going on my daughter's Gmail. What in tarnations? Children, gotta love them. Let me see. I think this might be the one because it said listen about Tiamat. This might be the one from yesterday that I found that I wanted to show y'all. But see, I say Tiamat because that's one of her names. Yeah, this is it. Right here.
Before Genesis, before Yahweh, before let there be light, there was her, Tiamat, the great mother of the deep. She wasn't just a myth. She was creation itself, water, darkness, chaos, womb, and they erased her, replaced her with male gods of war and order. They say Marduk defeated her. But here's the part they hide. Tiamat birthed the very gods who killed her. She gave them power, and they turned on her. Her body became the earth, her blood the seas, her rage never died. She became everything, and still they buried her name. But in the Caribbean, we still feel her. In the ocean, in our blood, in the way women carry fire and water in the same breath. Tiamat was not a monster. She was the mother. You weren't born in sin. You were born from her sacrifice. You're watching. Mystery Vault. Truth drops. Follow before they silence her again.
Y'all hear that? They even said the
Before
Caribbean.
Genesis. Before Yahweh. Before let there be light. Tiamat, the great mother of the deep. She wasn't just a myth. She was creation itself, water, darkness, chaos, womb. And they erased her, replaced her with male gods of war and order. They say Marduk defeated her. But here's the part they hide. Tiamat birthed the very gods who killed her. Them power, and they turned on her. Her body became the earth, her blood the seas, her rage never died. She became everything, and still they buried her name. But in the Caribbean, we still feel her. In the ocean, in our blood, in the way women carry fire and water in the same breath. Tiamat was not a monster. She was the mother. You weren't born in sin. You were born from her sacrifice. You're one.
So, let's go back. Matrix. Matrix. So, like I said, how do I know this is truth? How do I know that your religion is true? Because I can tell you that the Council of Nicaea created the story of who you call Jesus off of different male deities. Then there's also a book called The 16 Crucified Saviors Before Christ. And 7 out of those deities were what you call so-called black. I done cross-referenced everything there is to show you how it's connected to the Kundalini energy, corruptor. So, I have a question for you. What is your religion or religion? that's holding you back from your consciousness. See, I don't come at people, but I am a protector of the mother. I'm one of her children, most definitely. While you praying to a male deity, I'm praying to the real one. How can a male deity create man without having a womb? Just saying. You came through this vessel or this realm through the vessel of the womb of your mother, correct? Who was your first teacher? Your mother, correct? Who helped you cheer on for you to have your first steps? Your mother, correct? And if it wasn't your mother, then it probably was your grandmother, your aunt, which was also a mother figure, correct? Just saying. So don't think this is an attack. I'm just telling you what is true. Your whole biblical text and also your Quran came from Mesopotamian stories. Those Mesopotamian stories are directly connected to our stuff that goes back to Pangea that we studied over here in the ancient Americas. And when a continental drift took place, where it was a separation, those that you see in West Africa are actually really indigenous over here. And it took a lot of those ancient practices with them over there to practice. It's just that now us over here are starting to remember our power and who we are truly. Your religion had came from our science from day one, and what happened? You belittle and demonize our traditions and say that it's demonic. When in actuality, those same scriptures was taken and reworded into something of your under, over, inner, and outer standing. Because they did not want the children mother to wake up and claim was rightfully theirs. Now, you see the mother, the matrix, the womb, right? Everybody. Then we go into the Kundalini, correct? Which is the study of the chakras, which is dealing with is a form of the divine feminine energy or Shakti. Look at this. What do we need to read? There's a lot, Mr. Corrupter. Oh man, there's so much I can tell you, but and how we get back to our history, we got to start researching, brother or sir. We got to start researching. But let me get back to this. Now, this is a part of our science too. This right here is all dealing with the divine feminine energy that's in us that deal with the X chromosome. They try to say it's new age, but it's not modern or new age. I showed you how our science is connected to this and how it's connected to Tiamat. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to type it up so y'all can see for yourself again how it's all connected to Tiamat herself and how all of this is formulated and how it's all connected to her so we can finally see how they've been trying to toy with us. That is why they also have the chemtrails in the sky. That's why they're doing the stuff that they're doing to our foods. Because don't y'all know that the chemtrails go into our foods and it creates the rainfall? And when we're eating the fruits, the vegetables, and also when we're eating those that eat meat, you're eating that, and the daggone animals that are eating the grass, that the daggone poisons are going into them, and we're actually eating it too. This causing us to lower our frequencies and vibrations so we won't reach to nirvana where we can have communication with the divine herself. They did that on purpose because when we have this activated, we have divine gifts for our psychic powers and so on, which other gifts that deal with um what they call it air bending, pyrokinesis, which is bending fire, hydrokinesis, manipulating and bending water, even down to earth bending. I forgot what they call that. That, when it's all activated at its fullest point and potential, you have those gifts. Just saying. Um, Give me a second. How you can go and start reading about the Kundalini. Start off with the Kundalini first. Read about the Kundalini first. Mr. Corruptor 35. You want to do that. That's one of the things I'll recommend for right now. And then hopefully when I do another live, you be on it and I can give you more information and more intel on what you can do also, okay? Um, Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm trying to remember where was I at when I started showing the connection between our science and okay, I think this is it. No, no, that's not it. God dang. I be having so much stuff I be on here trying to show. What's this right here? Give me a second, y'all. Because I have so much I be on here looking at, trying to help y'all and show y'all. Let me see frequency. Okay, this is it.
When you
Um,
see them shouting in church, that's not part of the Christian doctrine. That didn't come from Christianity.
Man, I come back to that. All right. Now we're gonna go back to the frequency, how the frequency is connected to the Kundalini. We're gonna go back to that. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start right here so y'all can see how the frequency is connected to the Kundalini right here. And how it did, and I'm showing y'all the different megahertz or hertz, yeah. I have to show y'all what it's connected to. This is the highest. Now remember in E5 they showed that that's one of the highest ones too, in Voodoo, which is dealing with the crown chakra, where the ancestral spirit actually comes through the ori or your crown, and it start protecting taking over your vessel right there, because you gotta go through an initiation process to start remembering. You just can't do it yourself. That's the saying, many are called and few are chosen. You have to be one of the chosen to go through this process. Everybody's not chosen, y'all. Everybody is not chosen. So all you people that's saying chosen ones, I just debunk your shit. I kind of figured that, Mother Shelley. I kind of figured that. All you saying that you're chosen ones. Am I buffering now? All you that's saying chosen ones. How you chosen when you gotta go through all this? Frequency. I'm gonna show y'all this again. Frequency and Kundalini is I have to show this again. E5 frequency, Kundalini like energy are deeply connected through the ancient African science of vibration. So all you fools that saying I gotta raise my vibration, raise my frequency, all you guys claim to be so aware that's actually giving people false information. Here you go right here. Many are called, but few are chosen to go through these schools. I get tired of people trying to say that our science is BS and that it's not true. All of this. All of this is our stuff. Sorry if it moved too fast. I apologize, y'all. All of this is our stuff. It belonged to us from day one, y'all. All they did was take this information, recycled it, and gave you King James. Recycled it and gave you Islam. All this is interconnected. You see how the drumming, look what it says about the drumming. Metal bells. Remember I said about how the way the Catholic Church used the bell? They used the bell to summon their energies. And how the people get the Holy Ghost and all of that in the churches and be like, oh, the bells, they have them in churches too, not just the Catholic, they have them in the churches too, don't they? The tambourine is something of a bell too, to summon and call on the energies. Hey, how you doing, Empress? Listen, the church used these bells and the tambourine, like Rod said, to call on those energies, and people start speaking in tongues. They start speaking in tongues. This is all connected to the Kundalini energy. So those people that been saying to raise your vibrations and raise your frequency, this is where it all came from. Our science that they demonize but practice behind closed doors. All of this is directly connected to a primordial mother. Okay. Anything else? Yes. Is this connected to the energies of the cosmic womb and Bing? Absolutely yes. It's all connected to the cosmic womb. Beloved family, they don't want you to know that your science is directly connected to Tiamat herself. The awakening of the dragon herself that is in slumber, that's been frozen ever since the beginning of her final against her fight against you know who. That same being that she fought that put her to sleep and they put her on ice. Let's go down and see what else it's talking about, shall we? Look at this. All of this, even down to the quantum. The ancient mother. Olokun, the depths of the what? Ocean. The unconscious. She is the womb of existence. My right and left ear is ringing. The word, the umbilical cord to the cosmos. When the energy awaken in a human, it is essentially the cosmic womb waking up within the individual. Look at this. In voodoo, the rainbow serpent, the cosmic one, y'all, is Tiamat herself. Look at this. Like Yemosha and Ifa and Kali in India. The cosmic womb is what? The dark matter that holds 90% of the universe's energies. I don't mean to go too fast. I just want y'all to see for yourself. Look at all of this. I wanted to tell the sisters, the mothers, the melanated women, they've been lying to y'all. They don't want y'all to wake up, because if y'all wake up, the sons will wake up, the men will wake up. Your men will finally wake up when y'all start getting your power back. They did a total mind fuck on y'all the whole entire time. They did a total mind fuck on y'all. And a lot of your sons have been trying to wake y'all up to let y'all know what time it is. And you know, they've been keeping y'all away from your own power, so the sons can't wake up, so the husbands can't wake up, so your men can't wake up. They did this on purpose. It was all by design. It was all done by design. The whole medium thing came from us. Those mediums that claim to be mediums, they got all that stuff from us. Everything came from us. We are the fucking originals. And they make mockery off our stuff and make money off of it every day. Every day they make money off of it. And all our people be doing is going to a church on a goddamn that they and it's the truth, and they're being lied to. They put the serious spell on our people, on our women, on our men, and don't want us to know who we supposed to be praying to. I took all the time to really find all this information, to really get these downloads and share it with y'all, so y'all can see for yourself what they're doing to y'all. All of it been a damn lie from day one. Grand Rising, y'all. I'm at the point that I'm tired of these people in this so-called spiritual movement and so-called conscious movement not telling the goddamn truth about these practices of ours, and not coming clean and telling people we need to wake up and start getting back into our power. This right here is our power. The Ashe, all the above. Look, all of this stuff is ours. I'm gonna start from the very beginning. Let's go to the very goddamn beginning. They know, listen, y'all, they've been keeping us from this stuff, demonizing it, and saying that it's evil. What these mofos are doing, they copying it and doing it themselves so they can take the power. Look at the different hurts. They know this stuff. Why do you think they know how to use music and manipulate? Yes, exactly, Empress. All of that. I'm starting from the beginning. It shows you how it's connected. Frequency is connected to the Kundalini. Why do you think the music is the way it is? Because they know if a certain tone is playing in the music, it's going to raise the vibration. They know this. Why do you think people like her is going into our science? Because they know, but they want to siphon the energy of our ancestral spirits. I'm not the only one saying this. There's a sister on TikTok go by the name of her name is Gerbil Samdi. Beautiful sister. She did a whole video how they taking our daggone science and they're practicing it to take the energies of our ancestral spirits. Our ancestral spirits do nothing but bring forth justice and balance. They're using them for wicketry. Look at this. They look at the different hertz. This is the vibration that they're on with the music that they're playing. This is the vibration they stay on, the roots. Because when they go higher than the root, it deals with what? Creativity, undoing what? Negative situations. When it get higher, look what it does. When it gets higher, look what it does. Higher, look what happens. This is what they doing to the hip hop music and all the music they're playing now. Y'all notice that the modern day music are not playing drums, real authentic drums now? Look at that. This is the highest level dealing with what? The chakra. Which all of this is dealing with the Kundalini energy. And the Kundalini is the divine, serpentine, feminine energy. I tell y'all, it's also in our bloodline because those that don't look like us, because me and Mother Shelley had a brief talk with an elder yesterday, last night to be exact, and she said that she started doing research on one of our genealogy, and she said, yeah, this person turned out to be Caucasian, but she said, remember now, just because they might be called, you might see them, they are, because a lot of us have a lot of our people that pass for Caucasian. Remember? Exactly. Yo, exactly. That's what I'm saying. They know what they're doing. They're playing with us. They're playing with the energies. They want us to stay sleep. They use everything that's low vibrational because they are six ether. Dr. York spoke on that. Look at all of this, how it's all connected. These rooms. Look, even down to the bowls, the forks, all of that dealing with the frequencies, the energy fields. All of this is connected to our science. Even though they say East Indian or Hindu, it all intertwines. It's connected to the all. The all is the primordial what? The primordial womb. Look at all of this. All this is connected directly to Tiamat, y'all. All of it. Now, I'm trying to let y'all see. Look, even down to the look, deal with the brain waves too. These people studied, these beings studied the science to stop us from rising up, to help fully awaken Tiamat herself. They know what they doing. Now let's go ahead and see where it says caution. It says, let me see. Exactly. Exactly, Daniel, exactly. See, look what it says. If a person's not fully prepared for that awakening, look what it says. It can become chaotic. That may leave this these stabilization, intense anxiety, or even psychotic episodes. Think about how many people that had DNA explosions. That's what it's actually also talking about. A lot of people went crazy because it was intensely forced and they was going through an awakening, and people, they didn't know who to turn to. Don't y'all know that mental health is a multi-billion-dollar business? Mental health is a multi-billion-dollar business where they constantly studying the people's minds and everything. Then I'm pointing at the minds and everything, because the vibrations and everything that they've been playing in the music, putting into the food, that's the poisons they put in the food to cause this, just for money, currency. Let's go scroll down a little bit more. Then it goes into all these connected. Look, all these connected to all these frequencies connected to voodoo and E5 practices. I just showed that to y'all. I want y'all to see it again. And you see how they talked about drumming, chanting. Remember what Rod said early in the video, thanks to Mother Shelley sending that video about the tamarines and the speaking in tongues, how that's all connected to voodoo. These two traditions are related. See? Look at what Sister Danielle saying, y'all. Mother Danielle saying thanks too. This is about awakening not just the women, but the men too. We got to wake up and realize what they're doing to us. Notice, look what I said about the frequency of the drum. Gamma waves. Y'all know what's crazy? Remember the Incredible Hulk? The superhero, the Incredible Hulk? Why did he turn green? Because of the gamma rays, not the waves, but the rays. The gamma rays, if I'm not mistaken, is also connected to your melanin. Why do you think the Tamahu want you melanated women to have children with them? They want you to go ahead and just be with them, brothers. Why do you think the Tamahu women want to be with you, have children with you? Because of this energy, this frequency. They're not on that same frequency. Many of them can't reach to that non-ether energy. All right, what about now? Told you my phone been messing up, Mother Shelley. It's been messing. I got to get a new phone. It's acting crazy and nuts. Look at all of that. They know. All these people talking about we've got to raise our vibrations and raise our frequency, the frequency, the frequency, the frequency. They keep on talking about the frequency all the time, but they're not telling you how the frequency is connected to our science. And it's important for the sons to know, the husbands, the men to know this too, because we have that X chromosome in us that goes back directly to the primordial mother. And that Y chromosome, know it or not, is also connected to the primordial mother too. They all come together as one. They don't want us to know nothing. They'll demonize it quick though. Of course they can't. They won't because it's already happening. Because the sister Black Witch Yaya did a video saying that the Orishas pretty much came back. They already here. They're already here, ready to take place into those vessels they have chosen, or their crowns they have chosen to incarnate in. Same thing go for the Loas in Voodoo. They are here waiting. You think they want to go into a daggone Talahu body and say, yeah, I'm right here? They want to go into a melanated body of the original so they can say, this shit moving, let's get it moving, let's get it going. They ready to get things done. They ready to bring balance back to the planet with the help of Tiamat. They are ready. They're getting tired of the unbalance, and they are getting tired of things that are not natural. Things get back in order again. Out of chaos comes order, and out of order is chaos. They both need to bring the balance. Look how all this is connected to frequencies, to the chakras, these different ancestral spirits. But yet they'll tell you that they are demons, but they're connected to your chakras though. So that you mean to tell me that your chakras is demonic? You mean to tell me that your chakras are demonic, y'all? Look how that way the elements are frequencies. Look at this. All this is interconnected to her, to you all, to all of us. It's all interconnected to us, to our spirits, our etheric bodies. Like I said, remember, don't they play bells in the churches? And they also sing songs. Look what it does when they do that. To bring the divine down into the body. Possession trance. Both systems meet in the middle at the point where the human body becomes a tuned vessel for spiritual energy. But they'll tell you, oh, possession, that's evil. It's not my channel, it's our channel, Sister Danielle, it's our channel. And look at this. I would like to show more about this though, y'all. I'm gonna try to do this another live where it says specific type of drumming styles, which is associated with one's Orisha or Voodoo spirit. I will do that probably another live when I'm initiated. When I'm finally initiated, I'll be able to probably go over and show y'all some things. All right, now I don't want to touch something that I don't want to really touch based on that I'm not ready for the show. Frequency and Kundalini is connected to that, and look what it says again. It's deeply connected. Your science is deeply connected to the Kundalini. Y'all don't mind me typing up something, do y'all? Because I'm about to do something real quick. I'm about to see is Tiamat connected to. Damn, I keep on spelling connected wrong. Y'all gotta excuse my spelling. God dang. Connected to. Damn, I missed the N. Wow, look what it just already. I ain't even had to type it in, but I'm gonna still type it in anyway. That's how you know if it says yes, it's gonna be adjourned, huh? Bing! Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Yes, exactly. They did all of that. Somebody trying to call me, y'all. I know every time I get into full detail on our channel about something somebody try to call. Just look how the way they did all of that. Look how they did all of this. Just look. Look how Tiamat is connected to the cosmic womb. Check it out. Here's the cosmic womb. And energy connected. Keep on spelling stuff wrong. To I would say rituals, but that'll be later. Bing! Look at that. All of that. Bing is blurry. I bet it is blurry. Oh, my bad. I bet it is blurry again because they don't want y'all to see that. Look at that. All of that is connected, y'all. It is connected. She's connected to the signs of voodoo and E5, like I said, along with the cosmic room and the energies. Let me go to the top so y'all can see that again. I've been on here for a long time, right? Look at the question that I asked. And look what it said. What about now? Y'all can see it now, right? Ephi and Voodoo are deeply connected through the archetype of the primordial mother and the dark waters of creation. In these traditions, the cosmic womb represents the unmanifested, the void, and chaos. Exactly, still the same. Oh, you said still the same? How about now? Can you see it now? That's dealing with voodoo and Ephi, which is a part of our science. And it says yes. All of it's connected. Can y'all see it? It's all connected. All of it is connected to the cosmic womb, the primordial mother, Tiamat herself. It is all connected. Our science is directly connected to the cosmic womb. And they try to demonize it, remember? They call it evil, they call it witchcraft, they call it demonic, they call it everything. Y'all still can't see it? Try to see if y'all can get a little closer. Can y'all see it? Yes or no? This how you know they don't want y'all to know the truth, man. I'm trying to tell y'all they don't want y'all to know nothing. If you can't see it, type in on your phones, is the cosmic womb, or on your computers, is the cosmic womb and energy connected to Tiamat and Ifa along with Voodoo. And you'll be surprised what pop up. So I just want to show y'all that. Hopefully y'all can see some of it. But it's all connected back to the Tiamat energy. So, my daggone shoulder hurts. So, I want to show y'all that. If y'all couldn't see it, don't worry about it, right? But you can do your research. But it did say that our science is directly connected to Tiamat herself. It's connected to the primordial mother and the dark waters of creation. In these traditions, the cosmic womb represents the unmanifested void or chaos that holds infinite power, potential energy before it's shaped into the physical reality. So they use our science on us through religion and other things. The thing that got me right now, it talks about how Ifa and Voodoo, it says Ifa and Voodoo, the womb of Ashe. So Voodoo and Ifa is the womb of Ashe, which is crazy work that they don't even tell us. Okay? Try this again so y'all can see. Hopefully y'all can see it because they playing with this daggone live again and on my phone. See? And look, this is the mother. This is dealing with the primordial right here in Voodoo. Look, it said how Voodoo and Ifa, how Voodoo was the womb of the Ashe. This right here, her right here, she's a Voodoo Loa. Look what it says, depicted as a serpent like Tiamat. I'm telling y'all, something told me to do this live, and all I'm doing is just listening, being obedient. Mother Shelly, if you on here, you know how she be talking to her brother, and I be like, okay, I don't want to go against what she tried to tell me. That's all I'm. So, but look at how the way she's depicted as a serpent, like Tiamat. Mother Shelly, if you watching, remember Mommy Water. Mommy Water. This is something they don't want us as a people to know, but they don't want our women to know their direct link to her. That is dealing with the XX chromosome. The XX chromosome Excuse me, y'all. I hope it don't get blurry, but I gotta show y'all this. The XX chromosome is in the Masonic emblem. You are the sacred geometry, so called black woman of America, over there in what they call Africa, also in the Caribbean, also what they call the Aborigines in Australia, also the sisters over there in Britain, also the sisters over there in Scotland. You melanated women, you brothers, you men are directly connected to Tiamat herself because of the X chromosome and that Y, which is also a form of her in the masculine sense. They don't want you to know about your science. They keep it from you because they want to keep your ass asleep. They don't want you to know about the Great Mother. Look what they said about Ulakun. Exactly, all four corners of the earth. You got daggone right. Look what they said about Ulakun. The subconscious lunar womb. Mm-hmm. Now, you know how they keep on saying in Christianity that the serpent is so evil, right? Read all of that. If you can see all of that, read all of it. I'm not going to leave it. I want y'all to see it. Mother Shelley, they showed it again. Mommy Water showed her name again. They keep showing her name, Mommy Water. Then they said, Dembala, they said, use the serpent as a symbol of for this energy. This is the same serpent power found in what? The Kunda. Oh, same. Oh, shoot. They're trying to blur it up again. Look what it says. They talk about the serpent force. See, they're trying to blur it up again. The serpent force used as a symbol for this energy is the same serpent power found in the what? Kundalini, the life force that travels from the womb of the earth, base of the spinal cord to the cosmic mind. And here are some of the archetype cosmic womb archetypes. Tiamat is one. The voodoo and primordial void. Olokun Odomare. They keep on asking about the drumming. You see how they keep on mentioning the drumming frequencies? Used to open up the cosmic womb and manifest its energy. Y'all see, look, they know about this stuff. They are talking about what they use for our stuff, our science. This is our science, and they are using it for this to open up the cosmic womb. The cosmic womb is a portal. I'm gonna close my computer, right? I apologize for the blurriness. Earlier I had a little episode because earlier I had a little episode, emotional episode with tears because during that during this live, I literally heard the word thank you. That's what I heard. I heard the word thank you, and I just kept on going because I was going to stop at a certain time, but I really wanted y'all to see that how it's all interconnected to our science and how it's gone, how it goes directly back to Tiamat. That's a Daniel. Daniel. I'm happy that you do that. You need to do that because that's how you bring balance to yourself. That's what I said. Modern day music don't have drums no more. They have a synthetic sound. Y'all remember back in the 80s, 70s, and all of that, the music had real instruments. They don't do that no more. Remember how Prince, when he was alive, Prince played real instruments because he knew the frequencies of music. That's why he played real instruments. He was self-taught dealing with instruments. That's why it's okay listening to Prince and all the other people that played the instruments, as far as the drums, the bell, all of that. And I'm gonna share something with you before I get off our channel real quick. Those that have six ether energy, the six ether can't go no higher than that number. The higher they go, it starts sounding like a guitar, and the higher as soon as they try to get the number, see, it starts sounding like heavy metal guitar, guitar sounds. And I want to share that with y'all and let y'all know that's what it's about. Shout out to Dr. Malachi York and all the new Wabians that does living on what he taught, and give a shout out to all of the people that know what's going on. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Yep. Um, I just wanted to like let y'all know. And this is not just for the women, it's for the brothers, it's for the men to know, the sons to know. We gotta take stuff back that's rightfully ours because they hijacked our stuff too long. It's time to take it back. And I'm talking about the real chosen ones, not these people on YouTube saying that they chosen and they're not chosen for shit. And I mean that shit for real. Y'all need to stop saying that y'all chosen and y'all don't even know what the hell y'all talking about. You're using biblical text, and the biblical text is not older than our science. It's only 6,000 years old. Stop playing with us. Stop playing with us. Your religion is only 6,000 years old. Ours is older than that. Our traditions are older than that. Y'all need to stop trying to lie to the people because you want money. Y'all playing with the souls of the people. And that shit is tiring. Yep, I sure have. I sure have. I sure have. All because I'm listening to what she want me to do. And I really want a lot of people to know that's in these religions that's being lied to. Your religion is only 6,000 years old. And I'm talking about the Christians. I'm talking about the Muslims. Y'all know that y'all religion is not that old. Our science and our tradition is older and it predates all of yours. But y'all took from our traditions and put it into your religion to take the souls of the people. And one of the things that y'all do that I mean by souls, you take the loose out of the people's souls, and then you feed it to something that our people and the people don't know what you're feeding, but you all know what you're feeding. And it's dangerous. I have nothing against your religion, but the truth need to come out about your religion because y'all are manipulating people, mainly the women, into your religions. You also manipulating the men too, having them thinking one way and it's not even that way. Y'all then took our science and ran with it and made your religions out of it because your religions are man-made. Man-made. Because y'all been jealous of the mother the whole time because y'all have mother issues. You know how some women have daddy issues? Y'all have mother issues. But I just want to say that It's all love though. There's no hate, but the truth need to come out. But yes, sister, or I can say Mother Danielle too, because you're a mom. So yeah, I have went through a lot of attacks. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Been ridiculed. Been trying to be. I've been. People tried to attack me throughout my life. Yes, they have. And I came to my calling when I had my stroke, and I know who sent me here, and she told me that, and I'm just living by what she told me to do. Is to spread the message as one of her sons to let people know what time it is. I'm not here to convert nobody into none of these ancient traditions. I'm not here to do that either. I'm not here to convert. I just want you to know the truth on what they did and how they took your science and how they've been running with your science and how they've been using it to manipulate the planet and also our culture, our people, and so on with the frequencies that they are now destroying. And they're trying to cause a possession of negative energy in our youth and into the adults. So, on that note, y'all, I want to say thank you for watching our channel. Love all of you. May the Divine Mother watch and protect all of y'all. And I'm going to end it with this: love, peace, light, darkness, which is the yin and the yang, which is the divine feminine, masculine, to bring forth supreme balance. I am Nega Dezo, also known as Green Light Cosmic Angel Fire. Thank you for watching, and may you have a great and prosperous day. And let's get ready for the real new year that's happening in what? March, the spring solstice. That ancient energy that I've been talking about is here now, but you're going to feel it more during the spring and the rest of the years to come. So I salute all of y'all. Thank you. Peace. Take care. I'm trying to fix my phone. There we go.